Hello and welcome to today's Web News, where we take a look at some of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, thousands take to the streets of Macau to protest a controversial bill. Female web users react to Friday's shooting in Santa Barbara, and some curious creatures brought to life using transparent sheets. As we can see from these images posted to the All About Macau Facebook page, thousands took to the streets of Macau on Sunday, May 25th. Demonstrators were protesting a bill that would see the head of government granted immunity from criminal charges during his time in office, and also generous retirement packages for principal officials and ministers. Many in Macau oppose these proposed measures and responded en masse to the online calls to protest launched by citizen group Macau Conscience, which was behind Sunday's mass mobilization against the controversial bill, and have been busy campaigning online over the past few weeks to ensure the greatest possible turnout. Organisers say over 20,000 people participated in the May 25th protest, which represents around 5% of the territory's total population. Macau has not seen this level of mobilization since it was handed back to China in 1999. And as the Macau Business Daily reports on its website, it seems the protesting has paid off. Macau's chief executive, Fernando Shui-Sion, has called on the Legislative Assembly to drop the item. Social networks have hailed the news and warmly welcomed the successful outcome of the citizen movement. In this video, the young man believed to be responsible for the Santa Barbara shooting in the US, Elliot Rodger, threatens what he calls retribution for, amongst other things, a lifetime of social and sexual isolation. He posted the clip to YouTube just a few hours before embarking on Friday's deadly rampage, which left 6 people dead. Elliot Rodger, who had been treated for mental illness, had also posted a so-called manifesto online, describing his hatred for women, a document in which he blames women for his suffering and loneliness, talks about how women didn't respond to him in the way he believed he was entitled to have them respond. His misogynistic ravings and sense of entitlement have shocked many and revived debate on the status of women in the US. Countless female web users have posted under the Yes All Women hashtag, sharing their stories, how they deal with sexism on a daily basis, the type of harassment or intimidation they have to put up with, and how there should not be one rule for men and another for women. The social media campaign also serves as a response to the "not all men are like that" crowd. It's a phrase often used by male web users when the topic of misogyny comes up. And some Twitter users are now posting under this very hashtag to point out they're not all mass murderers like Elliot Rodger. Former basketball star Ron Harper has become something of a laughingstock online after responding to a fake article published on US website The Onion last week. It seems everyone, apart from the ex-Chicago Bulls player, knows it features satirical news articles and parodies traditional newspapers. Outraged by the article, he took to Twitter to deny the claims made about him, much to the amusement of web users who have since taken great pleasure in reminding Harper that some online news stories should be taken with a pinch of salt. With over 366,000 Instagram followers, Biddy the Hedgehog is one of the web's most popular creatures. This is largely down to the countless photos posted online by its owner. We see Biddy posing in front of stunning natural landscapes across the US, or wearing cute little costumes. The shots are a little bit wacky and extremely endearing, and available to view online. With a few strokes of a black felt tip pen onto a notepad, an Elix comes to life. This little chap, created by artist Yassine Kassi, aka Yak, is proving very popular with web users and features among all manner of backdrops in and around Paris. And you can follow his adventures on the Elix Yak Instagram page.
Marty
Marty Cooper, more recognisable under his online pseudonym Ombre McSteez, uses transparent sheets to transpose curious made-up creatures into everyday life. Here's a taster of his video, Augmented Reality, available on the artist's YouTube channel.
Zebra, no!